Hi guys, in this lecture you are going to learn how to use the HSL secondary within the Lumetri color panel and perform very targeted color correction, or even how to change certain colors within your video, certain selected colors. We're not talking about areas, we're talking about a group of colors. It's a very powerful tool that you really want to learn. You have to be patient a bit, you have to play around with it, and it will work. So let's start. We are in section 11.5, I hope so if I didn't mess, and I've taken the clip for the interview that is close-up 1. Now our target here is to work on the green background. We don't want to touch the guy or his helmet or the blue car here. We just want to work on the greens and make them more vibrant, or even blue or yellow, whatever you like. I'll go to HSL secondary and you notice you have key, refine, correction. So you notice here you have 3 stages. First you select the key. The key is what colors you want to change. So you use the pickers here to select the colors you want to change. Then you go to refine and refine your colors using denoise and blur. Then you will go to correction and correct it through one wheel if you like, or the 3 wheels, that is shadows, midtones and highlights, is up to you, and you will see it has a bit of difference using the 3 or a single color wheel. Cool. Now we want to start selecting our colors, and we have 3 pickers here. One will initiate, the other one will add colors, and one can remove colors if the selection is too much. Then we'll come to the hue and adjust the hue, you will see how, then the saturation and the luma if needs be. Now we'll select the first color. I'll click on it and select, for example, this dark green just over here. Cool. You don't see anything here. That is because the color gray is not selected. If you check color gray, then you will see the color that you have selected and everything else that you didn't select is gray. Here you are. If I check it, you notice I selected the green and it's showing. That's the color from over here, and everything else I didn't select is in gray. You can make color black if you like. I prefer color gray, like I said. Cool. Now we have 2 choices. You can add colors or adjust with the hue and saturation. For now, let me add another color. Let's remove the color gray and click and try to select another color from here. You see, I am very blind. I could select just the same color. So the way to do it, let's say you want to select in this area the colors that haven't been selected. Then you will come to color gray, you put it on, and you notice here, for example, the green, I know I didn't select it, so I'll click and add out of it. Cool, that's not bad. Let's see how we can extend the selection using the hue or saturation or the luma. There are 2 triangles here. The upper one will extend the selection according to the hue. I'll click on it and just drag it. You see what's happening? It's not very good. It's selecting even the guy. Cool. The lower one will make a finer selection. Here you are. Well, not much is happening over here. I will just undo. Now let's try the saturation. If you click and select more, well, the saturation is working. Here you are. We still have a lot of colors in gray here we didn't select. Let's try the refined one. We don't want to push it too high. Okay, maybe we add the saturation. I will show you why. Here you are. Okay, fine. Let's reduce it. Cool. I think we are at the limit of selecting within saturation. Notice we started selecting a bit of the guy here. So let's play with the luma now. Let's take the big one and start with the luma. It's working very fine, but something else is appearing. Notice that part of his glasses have been selected here. Let's remove the color gray, and you notice there is the reflection in his glass of something that is green. This is how powerful is this tool. Well, I like that. Why don't we also select them so the reflection of the color within his glasses is also corrected. Fine, let's go back here and let's stretch it a bit more. That is the fine ones. And over here, I think we are at our maximum. Cool. I want to add these colors over here. Now I can play more with the hue saturation until I get it, but most probably I will start selecting his own colors here. So what I will do, I will select the plus picker and pick these colors. Here you are. Whoa, I have a problem here. Obviously, this is a luma problem. So let's take it down and see what happens. Okay, it's not working. So we did something wrong here. That's not cool. We still have a lot of color. Let's undo, and undo another time. Here you are. Let's pick another color from this. Let's say one lighter. Cool. Now it's working and I got the glasses. You might want to adjust the luma a bit. Here you are. And maybe from this way. Cool. So let's assume this is correct. Here we have a color that is not being selected. This is obviously, I didn't see it. It is not green. So maybe I should have used another color. But for the time being, it's okay. Now that you have selected our colors, and this is the environment that you want to change. You notice all the green we are going to change. Very easy. Let's come to our color wheel here and just click to color correct or color change. I'm going to do it a bit extreme just to have fun. Let's make it blue. Here you are. Everything is blue, including the reflection in his eyes, including a piece of his hat. Maybe you should work on this one. Or we can make it reasonably greener. Here you are. We made everything greener. I know that I put some green over here. Cool. We can see it. Not good. Now, let's refine this using the blur. If you click on blur, okay, that's much better, for example. Cool. You can denoise it. Let's see how it works. Fine. And let's remove and see, did we color anything else? We have colored only the greens over here, even these dots, the lights here is okay. You can now come and play with it, make it whatever you want, and it's a lot of fun. So the concept here, you have a key, you set your colors, you can see them through the color gray, color black, whatever you like here, you refine them. Then after that, you will use the correction. Let's use the 3-wheel correction. Let's reset this guy and go to 3-wheel here. And let's say now we want to color correct the shadows within what we have selected, of course. I'm going to make them cyan just to see exactly where are the shadows. I don't see much. Cool. These are the shadows. So let's make them greener. Fine. Okay, too much. That's okay. Let's come to the highlight and make the highlight reddish. Here you are. It's not working. There is very little highlight. Cyan, not good. We go back to green. Cool. Now we have our midtones, and let's take our midtones to blue just to show you. You notice there is a lot of midtones here. If you had our Remetry scope here, you will notice that the midtones here have changed totally. So the midtones here, maybe I'll just make them a bit green. Cool, that's too green. We take them down. Let's cancel it. Cool, that's enough. Cool, guys. So this is how to use. Now you can come even more and use temperature tint. Let's add some temperature. Here you are. In fact, we exaggerated a bit. So let's take this one down. Cool. And you can add some tinting here. That's what's happening. Or some tinting towards the green. Okay. You can add the contrast if you like with some tinting towards the green. Cool. You can sharpen it if you like. And you can add the saturation or remove saturation. Okay, so let's say this is what we want and we are very happy from it. Here you are. This is SL secondary before and after. Only the colors that we have selected through the key have changed. This is a very important color correction that you want to get used to. And I know what's going to frustrate you are these colors over here. Notice I only clicked on green. It's a simple example. And then used the bars here to select even more. And then you can refine it. So please come and train. What I would like you to do now as an exercise is not to change the greens here. Let's reset. You reset all this, but to change the color in his face and make them a bit more vibrant. Give him more color. He looks very pale, like he's coming out of the hospital. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you in the next lecture.